Have you ever wondered what it's like to be an international student in Japan? Do you think we just study, and study? Well, it's not really like that. My name is Pin, I'm from Thailand, and here's a day in my life as an international student at Hiroshima University. My typical weekdays start quite early because I work part-time in the morning at a convenience store, and it's a really good way to practice your Japanese. My work usually ends at 9 in the morning, then I'll go home right away. I always try not to skip breakfast because I don't want my stomach to scream during the class. So I'll just eat very quickly while getting ready for school. I usually go to school by bike, which takes me around 15 to 20 minutes, because I live in the area called Juo, which is not very close to the university. But if I'm not running late, I will always walk my bike. And here we are, Hiroshima University, Higashi Hiroshima campus. So currently I'm on my 4th year at the School of Integrated Arts and Sciences in the department called Integrated Global Studies, which is an English-based undergraduate program. Today's class is a lecture, but we also have lots of discussion-based classes. And finally, it's lunchtime. Well, most classes finish at the same time, so the cafeteria usually gets super crowded at this time. I'm not really sure how things work at other universities, but here you order first, then you go to the cashier where you can pay either by cash or by your student card. Most of the menus change every week, and we do have halal food at some cafeterias. I don't have any classes this afternoon, so I decided to hang out with my friends first before doing some studies. And here's where I usually hang out with my friends, Mirai Krei. It's a new building inside the university with free learning spaces, meeting rooms, and a cafe. On the second floor, there's an office of Arizona State University and an organization called Town and Gown. My friends and I, we come here quite often because it's truly a perfect place for studying, discussing something, or just relaxing. But after spending some time with them, I'll go to the library to study on my own. Because me and my friends, even though we belong to the same department, our majors are quite different. Well, I'm doing anthropology, but some of my friends are doing tourism or peace study. And here's the central library where I usually study. Well, it's not the closest to my department, but there are lots of books in English here. Actually, I come here almost every day because the internet connection is quite strong. And I also feel like I can be more focused on both my work and my study. Anyways, I have some presentations next week and I'm trying to find some books to use as references. Photocopy machines are available here, so if I find any interesting articles, I can just take a photocopy or borrow the book home. And now it's 4:30 and I have to leave because I have another part-time job this evening. Unlike this morning, this evening I work as an English teacher. And I also recommend this job to international students because you can practice your English while learning some basic Japanese from your students. My lesson today is quite short, so I add another plan to my schedule. And it's the Korean barbecue. I mean, isn't this the best way to end your day? I don't eat out like this with my friends every day, but it's nice to have this kind of big dinner from time to time. After saying goodbye to my friends, I'll just walk home and repeat the whole things on the next day. And that's it. My life here may be nothing more than a simple one, but I guess I'm making the best out of it in my own way.